there are more poor men. When I mean poor, I mean wretchedly poor. There are more men in prisons. There are more men dying by suicide. If you go and check it. I'm just saying, see, women, they have rules that protect them. Now, men have rules that keep them in the open.
Yeah.
You're left out for the wolves.
Yes.
Now, if you bring a woman to take those rules now,
she'll naturally fail.
You understand? Or she'll go back
to...
It's basic knowledge right now that, as all fingers are not equal, people claim genders are not equal, yeah? Like both genders, people claim they are not equal. So basically what we want to talk about today is gender equality, yeah? Let me take off my glasses so you get to see how serious I look. Gender equality. This is a very delicate topic when it comes to, how equal genders are, or, feminism, masculinity and all that. But with me talking about this, I have very wonderful people with me here. And starting from the lady, please intro.
I hope you know we're starting with me. My name is Debby.
Okay, and?
Alright, my name is Clever, but you can call me Caesar.
Voila.
I'm Jack.
We'll call you what?
Sparrow. Jack.
Sparrow.
Jack.
What are we going to call you?
So, welcome, Jack, Caesar, and Debby. Yes, the table already is not equal. Yeah. We have three guys and a girl. But, we'll be able to have a fair conversation because the opinions are not, it's not a battle between sexes. It's just talking about gender equality and how we see it individually. So I'm going to start with you, Jack. The first question is, why do you feel both genders are not equal, or why do you feel they are equal? Whichever you think. So you're going to start by telling us, do you feel both genders are equal or should be equal, all that?
If I was speaking religiously, which I will not, going by any holy book at first, you have to consent that genders are not equal. The man and the woman are never going to be equal. Because it being a topic of discussion alone creates this self-doubt. You don't wake up and say, why is water wet? Or is water wet? Is snow white? There has to be a questioning from somewhere. So going by the holy books, either the Quran or whichever holy book you want to bring out now, it shows the superiority of the man above the woman.
Yeah.
And it's a thing of, it's just nature, I think.
Okay.
Just nature. Genders won't be equal, no matter the instance you want to give.
Okay, so how about you, Caesar? What do you think about this same question? Do you think, why do you feel genders are either equal or not equal?
Okay, first of all, I would say genders are like male and female. I don't think we are equal. Because if you actually categorically look at some things, you will know that, women are totally different from men. Yeah. And that's fact. But most people don't believe this, or most people don't see this, or they tend to neglect this. But if you look at it categorically, in our dealings, in our emotions, literally everything, down to our spiritual life, you know that men and female, we are a little bit different. We're not equal. Okay. So for me, I would say, we are not equal.
Okay, so who is more superior?
Who is more superior? That question is a trap, though. I'm still not answer it here. I think it's the men.
Okay.
I believe it's the men.
Okay.
Because biblically, God also said that ladies, we should submit. Wives should submit to their husband.
He said, ladies, we should.
No.
You heard
it. The women should submit to their husband. Why did he say that? He would have just said, okay, husband should submit to their wife. But he had to say, wife should submit to their husband. Why? Because he knows that we are superior, literally. Okay. Even in the society, men are superior. Okay. Actually.
So that's two now for not being equal. So please, someone needs to stand for the ladies here.
It's not about standing for the ladies. Funny enough, when you asked the question, I was hoping you would never ask me first because I wanted to hear what they would say. Gender equality. Are women? What was the question again? Do I feel
Why
like?
do you feel?
Do I feel? First, do I feel like they are equal?
Yeah.
And not in every aspect. I feel like in some aspects, if I speak rubbish, they are equal, and in other aspects, they are not.
Okay. So do you feel something should change? This fight, this feminism fight. I think that's where we're going to dwell more. Feminism and masculinity. That's where we're going to dwell on more on this topic now.
I feel like some very few things should change in terms of how people view women with this gender inequality and the rest of them. On the feminism thing, I can't even say much because I don't really know what their fight is about. I've not really taken my time, so I cannot say yeah. But yes, I do feel like certain things need to change. Certain views and opinions need to be altered. Yeah.
Well, I think everybody's going for they are not equal, at least. But I'm going to say, in as much as they are not equal, I feel first of all, both genders, are they equal?
No, they are not.
No, they are not. Are they special in their own unique ways?
Yes.
Their own unique ability? There's no way a man can give birth to a child.
Sure.
At least no natural way. Things are happening these days. You get so everyone is unique in their own way. Now, some people might even find what I just said now offensive.
I was going to ask
saying, is he only giving birth to a child? Now, ladies are careful thinkers. Ladies are emotional. In as much as it's good to think logically, but because you think logically, you can't take emotional decisions.
Yeah.
Like a woman. That's why women are very important. So don't get upset because I'm saying a man cannot give birth to children. So are you saying what we are good for is giving birth? I mean, that is a very wonderful
Unique
thing to be
traits,
good
yeah.
for, because the manual for this world is go into the world and multiply. And that cannot happen. This is a man's world. Don't get it wrong. Don't let anybody deceive you. It's a man's world, but this world will be nothing
When
without
you
a
say
woman.
And the man
sorry,
holds life.
hello.
Like it's
Can I ask a question?
The world
Can I
will
ask
be
a
nothing
question?
without a woman, but it's a man's
Can I
world.
ask a
Yes, you
question? Please, can I ask a question?
can. Please.
When you would say this is a man's world, what do you mean, please?
I mean, the structures that you live in, they are erected by men.
What sorry, what
Wait
does
now.
If you venture into
Let me
that
Okay.
phase, that's fair. I
No,
think you
no.
lose.
No, I'm just
The thing
asking.
is, the truth is,
I'm not. It's not
obvious,
about to. I'm
it's
trying to
obvious,
ask.
it's obvious.
So that other people that are
This
going
chair
to.
she's sitting on was made by a man. Do you understand?
So,
this microphone she's speaking
I don't
on
understand.
was made by a
So
man.
because
So
the this, like you said, structures were made by men. Are there no structures that were made by women? Or
I don't
are there
want to
no
feel
other-
attacked right now, like three guys
No, I'm just
attacking.
asking
But
you,
now
but
I want to ask you some questions.
I already feel
yeah?
attacked.
okay.
But that's fine.
If you feel it's not a man's world,
I didn't. That's
why,
the problem.
Why do you think
see my
feminism is coming
problem?
up?
But you see my problem with men. I asked a question because I do not understand what he meant, and they feel
And-
like
and
I'm
we're
trying to
answering
answer.
now.
I'm trying to answer you. Don't try to play victim here.
No, that's
it's feminism.
they are saying I'm playing
If
victim.
women
Oh
are
my
trying
god!
to listen to me, if women are trying to be
Thank
equal
God
now,
you can see.
if women are trying to be equal now, it means there's an inequality somewhere, and they're trying to level up. The men are not below, and they're not coming down to meet the men. They're looking for places of status where the men
I
are.
just wanted to understand.
And that's it. You got
Okay,
it.
but have you understood it?
Not really, because people are attacking. All you did was attack
okay,
me.
now let me say it in a way that's not going to seem attacking. Yeah? Because I'm not a striker. So you said when you say men,
What do you
it's a
mean by
man's-
yes? What
it's
do you mean by a man's world? Yes.
By what I mean by it's a man's world, I'm saying the movement, the shift, the growth. Oh, sorry, let's remove growth. The advancements in this world, starting from the day of, like, dating back to, the age before Ice Age was like, when stone men, dating back there to the Ice Age, to the age of where wooden ships were being made, Viking era, medieval Christendom.
So if
the
these
war.
structures were made by women, then we would have called it a woman's world. Is that what you're saying?
But it wasn't.
Yes,
I'm just asking. No, but that's what I'm
yeah,
asking.
yes, most
Maybe,
likely.
People need to answer yes or no when I'm
Probably.
asking.
Probably.
Yes.
Most likely.
Yes or no?
Yes,
So if these
yes,
structures
yes.
were made by women,
Yes.
they would say it's a woman's
Big
world.
Yes.
Big if.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
So
Voila.
over time,
It's
things-
a man's world. We should accept a man's world because men
That's not
do
just the
this.
reason.
No, I'm
But
not.
that's
It's
it. So
not.
I
That's
give you another
reasons.
instance. I give you another
Give me
instance.
another reason.
Okay. It being a man's world, the structures, listen to me, structures that are not physical structures, the governance as a whole is what keeps the world going till today. Governance, economy, and the rest of them. What's responsible for this stability? In as much as there are lots of shaky areas right now, what's responsible for that stability is the efforts that are put in by men. When I mean by men, because they are more logical thinkers. Listen to me. They are more logical thinkers, and they are better decision makers because of their thought process. I'll break
I'm
down.
going to support. I'm going to help and fight. Yeah.
I'll break down.
Did you just say better
I'll break
decision
down.
makers?
Yes,
Actually,
yes.
actually, yeah.
I'll break down
That's
because
true.
women's decisions are often, I'm not saying all of you,
Based on
but most of you are
emotions.
based on emotions.
And who says decisions made based on emotions are not always right? Why?
Always
Who,
right.
who made or most often right? Why do you feel like the decisions
Right
made
is not the word
logically?
here. Right is not the word here. We're looking for a conclusion that brings up advancement. Now,
That's what I'm saying.
being right in your own sense might be.
But if
Look at-
sorry,
look
quick
at-
question.
look at a
if
good example.
like
Sorry.
thank God you use governance. If people said advancement are structures and all that, and the reason women are actually fighting is because they actually want to be allowed to be in the positions to actually prove that they can make advancements from the stone age and the other ages you were talking about. We know that is usually seen as a taboo. It was seen as a taboo for women to even be in position of offices.
Okay.
So which situation or opportunity did they see to even prove to themselves, to prove to you people actually that we can actually make structures as well and make it a woman's world?
Okay, now let me answer that. The truth is about what he said something about governance and all that. Now that was where this question arose from. The truth is women are trying to get into the realm of power, make those decisions, do those things that men do and move, and I'm very sure they'll do wonderful at it.
Thank you very much for that.
But there are things that have started from the beginning. There's what they call gender roles.
Traditional.
They are what they call gender roles. You understand? Now, there's a reason why you can't really tell why this color is white. It's just white, and you have to accept it that it's white. Because why is the reason why that is like that is because it is globally accepted.
Yeah.
That's why dollar is the price dollar is, naira is the price naira is. Wait, now that's what I'm saying. So there are roles that have been globally accepted that has been like that. Now you saying why won't they allow ladies get into government and all that? That's what they are fighting for. Now most ladies, the idea is to stop fighting to get into government, and try and take decisions and do some things from that place you are in, because you want to get into government, but you don't want to clean the
You don't want
sewers.
friction. Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to clean the
You don't want the work
sewers.
that comes with it.
You don't want to climb the poles to change. Now, most ladies want to say this feminism thing according to a little fraction of men. Those men in power. Those men in big places. The CEOs. But you know that in as much as you think women are not doing well like men, there are more men not doing well
Than women. Yes.
There are more poor men. When I mean poor, I mean wretchedly poor. There are more men in prisons. There are more men dying by suicide. If you go and check it. I'm just saying, see, women, they have rules that protect them. Now, men have rules that keep them in the open.
Yeah.
You're left out for the wolves.
Yes.
Now, if you bring a woman to take those rules now,
She'll naturally fail.
you understand, or she'll go back.
I forget what I want to say.
Okay, please.
Okay, you mentioned gender roles, and there are some things that are meant to be that way because you cannot question white being white. My first question is: so, are you saying that we should not question? Abi, we should already know that government offices and positions are meant for men?
Nobody said that.
All right, that's the first
You're
question.
getting it
First
wrong now. You're
question.
getting it wrong now.
I'm asking
Okay,
why you
but
people answering is unique and people are
Let's
because he
answer
said
your
we should not question certain things because dating back to time there
No,
are
I
things
said
that
gender roles. I didn't say anything
gender
about
so
government.
that's what I'm saying, gender roles, that's what brought the whole question, our position, offices and government positions, and you're saying we don't want.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
Have you forgotten what you want to say?
No,
Okay.
I cannot forget it. I wanted to use an instance with this whole gender role thing. He said, if everybody did not want to question or women did not try to be in places they should not be in. For instance, let me use as basic. Let me start from the lowest position, a course rep. That means in universities we would not even have females having to fight for the position of course reps. But you would bear with me that there are female course reps that have done better
Sure.
than
that's-
male
that's-
course
that's-
reps. So what are you saying
Now-
gender role for?
Here's the point, yeah. When it comes to nature, how things are, women are naturally beneficiaries and men are benefactors. Men are there to provide. It's natural. We didn't make it. We came and met it.
I agree 100% on that.
You agree now?
Very good.
Nice. So I think there's a misnomer whenever you put the woman in a man's shoes. Whenever you put the woman in the position where she has to provide, it makes her have the sense of masculinity in her, which should
Yeah.
not be. Now, men are to walk, toil the earth. It's in the Bible. Although I'm not
It's
going
a
to use
course.
Bible. Like, it's a course. You have to toil the earth because of you guys.
Won't you eat?
No, listen to me now. now, you have to toil and gather enough so that you could share with the woman.
Okay, don't put it like it's just because of us. You have to feed as
It's
well.
because of
So you guys are like children to us that we take care of. That's what the woman should be to a man.
Baby girls,
And from the onset, men go to wars
queens.
to get this particular peace we have now, which we think we have now. Series of wars have been fought, to get to this point. And it's so comfortable right now that women can just sit up and ask that they want to become in positions of power, when all of this was brought about by wars, series of wars. Now you find out that there's friction between America and Russia. Sorry to digress. And these two presidents can sit in a room and talk about their issues for hours, but their wives can't do that. I can give you an example. Putin's wife and Trump's wife during Trump's administration did not shake hands because both countries were in conflict. Meanwhile, America was like the top bidders of oil
Like
from
you
Russia.
said, wives. She has
Because
a
you
job
guys
to
are
be
very
submissive to
emotional.
whatever her husband is doing.
But her husband is
If she was the president, she would act different as well. Trust me. It's the
That's
truth.
right.
You can't judge based on that assumption.
No, I can't. No,
That's
I
like,
can't.
that's
based on that
what they say.
assumption
That's what they
because-
say that most times, yeah, we
I
most
mean,
times
why?
Emotions move you. That's what I'm saying.
But not when
Now-
she's in a
now,
place
I
of power.
feel-
We know how to remove. You people don't understand that women
No,
could
see.
remove emotions and actually be logical.
See now,
No.
what I'm,
But you
what-
can.
I didn't say everyone is like that.
Sorry,
Yeah,
can I ask you a
I'm
question?
trying
Okay.
to help you. Wait.
I didn't say everyone is like that. I'm not attacking you.
See, what I'm saying is, according to
you don't want to be helped.
like what you said about his wife not shaking the, I feel that is a thing of wanting to stick to
The narrative.
you understand? Now she might not even have any issue with
She doesn't
this person,
actually.
but
She
you sure?
doesn't.
Are you
She
sure?
doesn't. She doesn't
Are you
have
sure?
personality.
See,
There's
the truth
nothing
is that
there.
okay.
the
There's
truth is
nothing
that
there.
why the Russian president and the United States president will be in a room, shake, have conversations. They are being diplomatic. You understand?
Which a woman would
now
still do.
they are being diplomatic
Because of that power. That's
I'm
it.
sure if there was no prior instruction or prior narrative, the wife will hug the wife. It's just that make I just dey, and my husband, we are just talking. You understand? I'm not sure she has the decision to go and shake. You get what I
There was an
mean?
extension of arm and she retracted.
Okay, one person extended.
Yes, exactly.
And maybe they were beefing online or something.
No, but I'm just trying to let people know that a woman can, even as emotional as she can be, can also be logical. But can we trust people to be logical and still emotional at the same time?
See,
Like we can still be in touch with your emotional side.
No,
We can
no.
multitask. I'm trying to put that we can
No,
be
no,
two.
I don't-
Yes.
I don't
But you people
You're
can.
speaking for a very tiny majority, for a very tiny minority women.
What I'm still saying is we still have the upper hand of being double. That's or hybrid. Let me put it like that. We can
I
be
won't
very
call it that.
emotional, and when
And
it's
make
time to
right
make
decisions.
logical decisions, like I use the course rep for example because I can't imagine a woman controlling a class of 253 students. Just imagine that
You
we
say
have
you can't walk.
imagine
Why
like
not?
You can't imagine what?
a woman
Doing what?
Being in charge of 253 students, and she's actually controlling them normally. Because
you see, I just wanted to ask that question, so you take my bait. Now, when a woman is doing that, you can't imagine a woman doing that. You feel like, wow, a woman is doing this. Now a man doing that is less.
To get
Yes.
If you cannot do that, then what are you doing?
in fact.
Yes,
You
I'm
understand?
not disputing that fact. That's what people don't understand. I'm just saying you people should give room. Like, if there were opportunities for women to show you that they can actually do that thing, people think is so big of a
But the
deal.
The thing is that there is opportunity
It's
for
now.
them to
They are
do
there.
it.
They are there. They are there.
It
They are
is
there.
now. It's just,
See,
and it's not even as
There's no right holding
it was
women.
actually
Okay.
before that these things were not given to women to do.
Exactly.
But currently now there's so much opportunity.
Don't say
Women
so
can-
much. Because
There's sufficient. There's no
why?
restriction anywhere.
Do you know why? Because of this same feminism fight and gender inequality fight. Because if they never even thought of fighting or trying to, be in positions or powers, men will just take it that it's a mass war.
I blame the weak
So
men.
it must be
I blame the weak men. I think the weak men brought us here. The reason why we're having this,
I
the reason
can't-
why we're having this feminism
Okay.
talk is because they are weak men that make
So you
women know their masculine sides.
So that's what I'm asking. So you really feel like a woman should? I'm asking. I will still use this same as should never be allowed to be a cause rep.
That's not it.
Okay,
that's
then-
not the point.
wait,
So what's
That's
the
not the
thing?
point.
Then why? So why you? That means
Out loud,
you just
she can.
called.
She should.
But you called the men in that department that allowed that woman to be a cause rep. Weak men.
I did not do that. I
Now,
said,
okay,
I said,
let's-
whoever brings
wait.
masculinity.
This is just one question, and you are just
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Whoever made women to feel
See,
this
okay.
masculine part.
Like they need to, like, they need to do
Yes.
something. They
No,
are,
the
they are
truth
weak
is
men.
that the truth is that
What
after I said
masculine
no, no more. After I said this, we'll move to the next question. The truth is that over time, yes, we can acknowledge that. Okay, yes, the world did not move in a good space in the sense that allowing women to explore some of all these parts like politics, like yes, we can understand that. Now, opening the doors is a good thing to do.
Thank
It's
you
a
very much. That's
it's
all
a-
I wanted to hear.
You see,
Point
thank
achieved.
you.
The doors are not shut. That's my
Eh?
point.
The
Those
exactly.
were short.
Where and now they are open.
Slightly.
And that's why we're having
They
this
are having
conversation.
opening. Do you know why they are opening now? It's still because of the
of-
feminism movement. If women relaxed and said, okay, people have condemned us to kitchen activities
Okay.
and housewife duties,
There should still
fine.
be,
What is the
you know,
feminism movement,
There
first
should
of
still
all?
be restriction. I don't think they should.
What did
give
they
them
do?
this
What did they do?
actual-
Okay, now let's move to the next question because this one you people want to start full new podcast. Now we talked about why do you feel genders are equal and not equal? Okay, do you think the new age of feminism are fighting the good fight? I think that is what we've been talking about now.
Exactly. We already answered
We've
it.
answered that one.
She should answer.
But yes, now because you are now opening doors.
But when the podcast started, you said you don't even know what they're fighting.
I don't know. I've not
And
read
now-
extensively
Okay.
on it, but the fact that in medieval ages there were no positions for women to even be in political offices, and now they are up. They are
Exactly.
running.
You were not in
progress.
the
But in England, it's always been the queen
Exactly.
for hundreds of years.
It's something.
It's always been the queen.
Funny enough, in those ages, women they
No.
might probably just be happy.
Very, very
That
privileged
men,
women.
men are actually showing their masculinity.
And by statistics,
How will
So we
men
don't
are
want to-
How will men
What do you
women
think?
are
women
not
be
happier
fighting in a war? Do you
than
understand?
before.
Back to the question.
Okay,
Back to the
let's
question.
let's move.
Back to
Now-
the question.
I'm going to ask, what do you think, or how do you think an alpha male should act? Or what do you think an alpha male should be like in a man now? I'll start with you, Alex. Please, bullet points.
In a relationship or in a marriage.
Yeah?
I'm not a married man, so I'll go with the relationship. I'll speak for a proper male, not an alpha male.
The question is alpha male now.
Okay, no problem. I'll go there. An alpha male, first of all,
I feel
it should be
all
as-
men should strive to be alphas, so you can.
There are 6 different categories of men, but let's talk about the alphas. Sorry. Now,
Sigma, beta.
What is the truth? Now everybody can be the same. If everybody's an alpha
No.
male,
as an alpha
there's no
male,
room for the other.
I think the most shouting feature you should have is dominance. Dominance, not in a bad way. Dominance where you place yourself above a woman, in the sense that she looks up to you. Women date up. Women are attracted to things that are above them. Place yourself above your woman
Can't say anything.
in, I don't know if it's age, income, intellectually you have to be above your woman, spiritually you have to be above your woman. That's how it should be. Now, I'm not saying you should subject your woman to be under you. Now, it's about you being the forerunner of the relationship, family, whatever it is. Be as dominant as you can. Provide, because that is your primary role. Nurture her and fend for her. And if you have offsprings, do the same for them and care for them. Even if it means putting your life first That's what an alpha male should do.
All right.
Okay. So, what about you? How do you feel?
I think he just said everything, literally, because it's just all about dominance as the man. You have to be the man, literally, and just be able to make sure, like, you have to, provide protection for your woman, also guidance, and literally just be above, kind of.
Yeah. So this question actually, it was for you.
What?
That's why I saved this. You saved you for last. It was for you. What do you think? Because I mean, you're the one that that is relating with men. I'm not saying like with men. I'm just saying
Yeah, exactly.
No, I
you're
understand.
the one that is going to experience things like this. Because I mean, a man will not come and start behaving, taking me above him, and within. You get what I mean.
But
So-
I don't know what an alpha male is. I don't.
Okay.
I don't know
what would you say? What would you say?
Rephrase your question.
How would you want a man to act around you?
As a boyfriend.
As a partner. Whichever way.
As a husband. No, okay. He
As
said
a partner, yes.
what he explained is what most women want. Someone that can
No,
provide.
forget what he explained. From your point of view, now, see,
So
there's a
that's
reason I'm
okay.
asking you this question. Because I want to hear what women actually want.
They don't know what they want, bro.
I-
They don't know. They don't
you are
know. They don't
pushing
know.
me.
I know what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, it's not like we don't know. We know what we want, but in the context of this, let me just try. So a woman would
I'm saying-
want to. A woman would want someone that could provide, protect, and I don't know, just probably someone that she can feel safe.
Safe on that.
Exactly, just safety. I think that's the word that
I don't do that with somebody you're equal with.
someone that what?
Somebody you're equal with.
How?
You just can't get that kind of feeling with somebody you're equal with.
That's
Let's
not
just
the,
admit
that's not the point of
Okay.
study.
No problem. No problem.
That's not
No problem.
that was not the question.
No problem.
So now, basically, the main thing now I want to talk about is gender roles. That's like one thing I want to. Since everybody just they talk, but now gender roles. Me personally, I want to say something because there was something she said. He said something about keeping women in the kitchen and doing. As a man, now let me start from the kitchen and start coming inside the house. As a man, me, myself, unique, I believe if you eat, you should know how to cook.
Wow.
That was how I was raised.
Nice.
That was how I was raised. My dad, my mom, that was how it was for us in our house.
Purr.
If you eat, you should know how to cook, or at least strive to learn.
Right on, sir.
The problem is not seeing a girl.
Preach.
The problem is not seeing a girl that doesn't cook. It's seeing a girl that doesn't know how to cook and doesn't want to even try.
Yeah.
But then this is where roles come in. Now I can cook for my lady.
Yep.
But that shouldn't be the norm. The norm is my lady should cook for me.
Yeah.
That's the normal way of things. I'm not saying you can't wake up one day. I mean, there are times that eventually your wife is going to get pregnant, except you're not shooting right. So
That's Nigeria they see men. Nigeria they see them.
So there are times where you have to be the one to take care of your woman. Being an alpha or being a strong man doesn't mean you can't take care of your lady in those mushy emotional ways that she like. You understand? It's not like as if you be doing it every time.
Yeah.
So you see all these things women say, getting. Did you come here to clean? Did you come here to cook? Now that's just sad. As a lady, now you want a man to do husband duties, but you don't want to do wife duties. In short, you're even calling it wife duties.
Wife duties.
Now a man isn't even thinking. See, if a man cares about you and he has the means to provide for you and protect
definitely
you,
gonna do
he's not going to think
gonna
twice
do
about it.
yeah.
He's going to do it.
For sure.
That's
Don't-
so sweet.
But you see ladies thinking, I will not go and start be cooking.
Why are you giving me
I will
side
not be cooking
eye?
for a boy.
I'm learning.
They see those things as stress.
You understand?
For them.
It's something you should know how to do. I'm not saying as a man I don't know how to clean my house. So my house was there before you came,
And to be there when
and
you
it was who said you're going? but like I've been cleaning it. It's not as if I don't know how to clean.
Yeah.
But we woke up together. Please, this is for married people. You
We,
get me?
we don't promote.
We're not promoting cohabitation.
We don't do it.
You woke up together with a man. Okay, you and your
With a husband.
the husband. eh? You guys woke up together. Yeah, I mean they might be doing fiancé now. You guys woke
So
up
you
together.
cohabit as
Now, oh no, now
We
weekend
don't
now.
promote
We don't promote cohabitation, but weekends you can just visit.
Must you sleep over? You are not married. Why are you sleeping over at his
No, you
house?
just take a nap in the afternoon. instead.
Yes. The idea is that you woke up.
True, exactly.
Now, you wake up. You see a guy based on his house. For me, I care most about keeping my house in order. You know, if you don't do it, I'll do it. It's not a. But now you see a man that is out. He's already making sure there's breakfast.
Yeah.
He's already making sure there's lunch and there's dinner, and then he still has to make sure. The meter has finished. He still has to go and subscribe the meter. He still has to make sure the DSTV is on. He still has to make sure you understand. Now, why do you feel going to the
Putting the house in
kitchen
order.
and cooking a meal for both of you? Why do you feel it's stressful? Now, if you think like that, I'm sorry, you need to change that thinking because it's just is rubbish. Like, why do you feel going to cook or cleaning the place? Or I mean, I got up first from this bed.
Who told you
You're
up
the
first,
one that-
even if you do not get up
See,
first?
I got up
I
first.
got up to leave.
So you should
Now face the wall.
Whenever you wake
That's
up,
the
please dress this bed. Now that's not punishment. You should dress where you just woke up from.
Yeah.
And then I woke up. Do you want me to dress my own part? You're still sleeping, obviously. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it comes to gender roles, it's as basic as man, provide, protect, guide.
Exactly.
Woman,
That's the summary.
submit, take care,
I'm not sure.
and nurture.
That's all.
You see, your home. There's a reason why. See, forget all these things. People are shouting everywhere.
Yeah.
Men, no, they carry their woman play.
At all. At all.
You see those big decisions they are making. You get person where they give them that emotional
Exactly,
advice they
exactly.
need because then they are going logical. There's someone that say, "Oh, I'm trying to open this company in Abuja." You go talk to his wife.
There's this drive you get from the woman.
Those 4 a.m. conversations, say, "But babe, you can do it like this, do it like this. Like this is better." You know, don't go and be whining yourself.
Motivation from
You want to come and start feeling like a man. Oh, I cannot clean. Oh, I can't clean. I can't cook. I can't cook. Wine.
suffer.
So I everything he said is 100% true.
Thank you.
Women are supposed to, take charge of the
Shout
kitchen.
it. Say it well.
This is the first time you're going to catch me now, so you enjoy it. Women are supposed to, take charge, clean the house, do the dishes, do the laundry, cook for them so they can eat,
Sure.
But I have a
You'll
question.
be eating too.
Please, not the
You are really
so we can eat.
They really
You'll
cut
be
me.
eating too.
People really cut me on this one. It's fine. It's okay. People win. But I have a question because you can never catch me like that. So there is this topic, this new trend. A wave of things keeps going. There's the wave of men saying they want to go 50-50.
Men,
Yes.
Weak men, yes.
Yeah,
I
I've
agree
seen
with
How
that.
you dodge this one?
I did not dodge.
First of all,
I did not dodge.
I think you made mention of
Shit.
men earlier. Yeah.
Weak men.
It should be weak men.
Whoever wants to
So
split.
nobody is supporting this.
See,
Nobody
so
here.
whoever wants to split,
the truth is that
I tried.
these days you have
So wait, nobody supporting that.
nobody.
There are too many
Fact.
stubborn.
Let's
men.
leave the topic
And too
then.
many
I
weak
wanted
men.
to argue.
The truth is that these days you have modern women, you have traditional women, you have modern men, you have traditional men. Now a traditional man wouldn't go out, take you out on a date,
And
and want
wish you
you
to pay
want
dime.
to split the bill. Now he won't do that. You understand? A modern man might want to do that, and that's why if you watch, ladies want to be modern while having a traditional, man.
Exactly. They want to enjoy the benefits of having a traditional
You want to
man.
be a man and a woman at once. You want to do
They are driven by emotion. They don't even know what they want. That's
Like,
the truth.
women are-
Even with traditional man, they are still expecting some modern
Exactly.
things. from
When
the
I
traditional
say
man.
women are good thinkers, I know what I'm saying. They want something deep within, but for the fact that the majority of them wants
something like
something
this.
else, they tend to cling to that, and that's
People
just
have I wanted to argue, but
There are very many women that you ask deep down and they'll tell you that they just want to relax and be taken care of every day of their life.
And
They want
there's
to
a
just
man
stay
for
and
her.
take care of my family.
You know the funny thing, thank you for this now. I just hope people agree with me now. There's a large majority of men that believe that notion of relax and be taken care of is a wrong notion to have, and I don't agree. I disagree. Any girl that feels like the girls that feel like, oh, I want to be a sit-at-home wife, princess treatment, I don't want to work, they have the right to feel the way they
They
feel.
should do something to deserve that.
What do you mean that they
I
should
don't
do
think.
something
I
to
don't,
deserve
no,
that?
no, no. The thing
You
is,
have to
see,
deserve that.
Why do I
No,
have
no,
to
no.
deserve? Wait,
do you know what it means by
It's very relative.
staying at home and be taken care of? Literally, that means you don't have to do anything.
Anything.
No, that's bad actually.
No.
And I don't think
For you to get that
I don't
status,
sorry.
for you to get to that level.
I don't think any woman should deserve. She'll
The
actually
argument has
demand
come.
that from a man.
It has come.
okay.
You don't have to demand
excuse
that
me.
I think
Excuse me.
we have an argument now.
Yeah, we have
so
an
now,
argument.
so now, when a lady says, "I want to relax and be taken care of," now
Why
the
do I
man,
need to
the man
deserve
doesn't
that?
look at it from a woman that wants to just chill
and do
point
nothing.
of view. He looks at it from a lazy woman's point of view.
Sorry.
No,
Can I raise my hand?
No, wait.
I won't say like
See,
that for men.
No, understand what I'm saying. A lady, see, most men will agree with me, in as much as you want your woman to, stay home, relax. You want your woman to be up and doing. Now, when a woman says that I want to relax and be taken care of, this thing goes deep, even when it comes to cooking.
And there are
No,
people that
no. Just
for men,
goes
no.
in terms of work and income. She
If
wants
she has
to
to
just
work,
be a
it shouldn't be because she has to make that money.
You
They're
understand?
actually women. They're actually
That's
women.
the point.
Yeah.
You
They
participate.
actually want it 100%. They
That's
just
what I'm
want to
saying.
relax.
Most times when
they don't
women
want to
say-
do
That's what I'm
anything.
saying. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
They have to deserve it.
I need to
They have
ask
to
a
deserve
question. I
it.
need to ask
No,
a
they
question.
don't. See,
Hey,
you shouldn't
I
even
need to ask a
demand it.
question.
You shouldn't
Hello.
even demand it.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'm painting a scenario with this question. There's a woman, a lady that wants to be a sit-at-home wife, and she just wants to be home. Basically care for children. But in the caring for children, she has, a chef that cooks as well. And I don't want to call it a maid, but a housekeeper that, cleans and everything.
The housekeeper and the
wait,
chef, are
now
they the
let me
same
finish. Different. And the husband goes, he's the one working and she just stays at home. No job.
She cares for the children, right?
Yeah, she cares for children. But bear in mind, she has a housekeeper as well.
Okay.
And she has a chef. But she's at home. She does nothing for income. This is the vision of a lady. I want to ask you, would you feel like there's a man out there in the world that would still marry this woman?
Sure.
Why
There are
not?
men that
Thank
marry her.
you.
There
So
are men
why
that
can't
marry her.
exactly? This is my point. This is all I wanted to tell you, that it's okay for a woman to feel like this is the life she
Wait,
wants
now
to
we
have.
said
because
there
there's
are
a
men
man
that will marry her.
outside
We did
there.
not say.
She has to deserve it for him to give that to her.
What do you mean deserve it? What are
In
you
his own
saying?
eyes, it's very relative.
That's what I'm saying, because okay, so deserve it in what way?
Now, before the marriage, for example, before the marriage, she might have put in some work that have gotten her to that status.
They might
I'll
be
use
no work, because there are people that still.
some Dubai billionaires, for instance. That's how their wives are. They're just nurturers and that's all. They
Thank
don't work,
you.
and they're okay with that. They live as a group of brothers who make billions, probably weekly, and the woman doesn't have to work. So I'm saying that for the woman to enjoy that privilege, she has to put in some work prior to that time.
You must not be proud, because if you agree with me, there are still some men that randomly meet somebody within 3 months, a made man,
Yeah.
and marries her and just stay in the house.
And if that's the case, then if the man acquires you like a property, you have to be treated as a property to enjoy those rights.
Ooh,
And that's how
but the woman doesn't mind being treated as a property now. So why is the problem?
Exactly. So it's not a problem to them.
I just wanted to.
And not to me either.
I'm happy people said yes. These people that think like this will actually find somebody out there to marry them. So if I don't get why the whiplash on girls that have materialistic or stay at home
truth is, everybody will
There
find
are a
their
lot of
partner.
drags for these girls online. So if my own this argument or this statement was brought up.
You know why? Now let me tell you something. You said girls that want to feel like that. Now when do they call them chic? Those oil Arab money.
Yes,
men?
just call them fakes.
Yeah. The woman is a obedient one. Now see, this is why I said
They usually get her from her father first hand.
Now wait.
So why you
understand?
say leave Dubai people? Let's even in this
There are cheap examples.
But I'm saying even in
There are
this
50 rich
Nigeria.
Hausa men that do that. Yeah.
Yes, I'm saying even in this same
Okay,
Nigeria.
let's forget Arab now. Hausa, let's calm down.
Yeah, exactly.
Even Igbo,
Leave
even Yoruba.
yes,
Yes.
use Igbo.
They're everywhere.
Now you see these women now, these modern women that want this kind of things, the kind of you know when you go online and see Obi Kubana posting his wife, you understand? Now you see women that want that kind of thing, but that don't want to stay in the house when the husband says stay
without sacrificing their own free life.
That's not possible.
Thank you. You see where you're getting
It comes
it
with
from.
the
Now
price.
this is
It
how
comes
it
with the
happens.
price.
You don't go when they say stay.
But even in the relationships where you are still working, if your husband says sit down at home, you still sit down at home. So what are we saying?
We're talking about extremes now, where the woman doesn't want to work and where she finds a partner who is okay with her not working. I'm telling you that in most cases, these men get these women first hand from their fathers.
Now
so they take them as children, in fact.
You
And they are
understand?
usually
Until
My point still remains that the people that feel like people are deviating from my point.
no, he hit your topic. He hit your
I'm
point just now.
getting what you're saying. The girls
They
now
are those
feel
girls
like doing that,
but they want to be modern women as
See,
well.
they want a traditional woman lifestyle, but to be a modern woman.
I'm trying so hard not to use an example. Like I don't want to call names.
You don't call anybody's
actually
name.
use
See, the
just
truth is
Jack,
that.
it's Jack.
See, the truth is
Miss
that.
Jack.
Oh,
See, the truth is that.
if I call the name, I think people will know what I'm talking
let me
about.
paint this scenario now. Let me paint this scenario now. Medieval times, kings and queens. Now you see a king, he goes and takes a queen, a princess. Now this king they marry Papa.
Yeah.
He's getting married to a princess from another kingdom. Now that princess is stay, go, do not. You understand? That until there's children, the queen's job is to make sure all the needs of the king is catered for.
Yeah.
Then when children come along, is to make sure all the needs of the king and his children are catered for.
That's it.
That is the duty of a woman when it comes to that
timeline.
Now you say that life is even hard because you can't go out, you can't do some kind of things, you understand what I'm saying? Sorry, I know you're tired. But now these women of this age, they want that life, they want that treatment. Anything you want, they get it for you. Anything you want, but they still want to go out and party with the girls.
Yeah, that's it.
They want to go out and party with the girls. They don't want
That's
to.
where the problem is.
Yes, that's where the problem
You
is.
understand? They don't want to
Valid.
do this one. They don't want
They
to
have
do that
answered
one.
me in the sense that there are men that can meet your standard of sit at home, baby girl, you don't want to stress. But their own problem now
But they have to get you first hand.
Even men want you to sit at home. Some men,
Yes,
they
exactly.
want you not to do anything. Baby, just chillax.
Just
That's
you.
what I'm
I'll
saying.
go and work and bring the money for you.
That's
But don't
exactly what
stress
I'm
me.
saying. I'm saying the
Don't
girls
try.
that they should not be dragged on social media for saying, oh, this is the kind of life I want for myself. That's
So
okay.
the thing is,
There are still people that want to work, women that are not okay with being
most of
housewives.
those girls that are dragging on social media, they want that kind of life. You just look at them, you know that this person they can't
get
live
it.
that life.
They are looking for a way out.
They are not
poverty, first of all.
actually,
Most
they
of
just
them,
want-
the
they just-
majority of them.
First of
It's
all,
just,
If
they
you
just
should
want
want
to
to
bring
look
this
for way out of
laziness
poverty.
out.
who is not looking out?
Thank you. So that is not
but
really
that, we are not
you
looking
see a way
at,
out of poverty, won't you take it?
but not in another
Who's not
person.
going to take it?
Not another person's pocket, exactly. That's my point.
Like you said, she has to compromise and
Don't be a
sacrifice
gold
for
digger,
that
man.
Yes.
elevation scheme. So she's paying a price already.
What's the price?
Being a stay-at-home
Now,
wife
do you feel that
and
that
being
girl-
a do not sit
I'm telling you how these women have gotten.
That's what you. I'm using your words, though.
These men don't go on Tinder and look for these girls, yeah? Get my point.
Now, do you think
And
that-
these people they are getting, they're not from the streets.
Debby,
Exactly.
Debby,
That's what I'm saying.
let me
Now,
ask
most people that are fighting for these things are on the street. They just came out from the street and they want to
Will she get
relax.
it or not? Are there men that can give her that
yes,
or not?
but Debby,
Actually,
That is all I'm asking you. Are
There
there
is
men
a
that will
man
give
for
her
right
that?
from time we are
So-
saying yes, but now can you?
No, you said yes. Thank you so much. Are there men that will give her what she wants out
Yes,
there?
but it's
Leave that box.
if it comes with the
Hello?
baby treatment,
Thank
she collects it like that. She have it like
The thing
that.
is,
Are there men that
the thing
will
is
give-
that
Clever.
no matter how you are, you will find a
Clever.
man.
I don't know. I don't know.
So there is actually a man that will
I've
actually.
won. That's all. I've won. They said yes.
Let me ask
So
you a
please.
question. Let me ask you a question.
Oh Jesus.
Do you feel like those women now that want a man to take them like that? Do you feel like these ones now that are saying this thing? Do you feel they'll give up their social media for this man?
What do you mean give up? their
They
social media?
won't be on social media anymore.
It's possible. Yes.
Okay,
I
you
don't-
feel like
Yes, they can.
okay.
No.
Yes.
No, she has answered the question.
Yes, it's
That's
possible.
all.
It's very possible.
You feel you can.
See,
Me?
those-
If
I'm
you're
not
not
taking
women,
my left side
see,
from there. I'm just
you
saying.
feel you can
I'm not that type of
sacrifice
woman.
your
You don't want
social
your
media
other
life.
wife.
No, I don't. I want to
have that type of woman here. Who ask her now, she will say
I'm not that
she
type of
wants that
woman,
kind of
funny.
life, but she will not give up her chance.
She will not. Yes.
And social
She
media
still
is
wants
just
to-
She wants the validation from outside. She wants to show off here.
Social media
and
is
still
just
get
it's just this like a small fraction of what you have to give up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're going to be giving up a lot of things. Now, but this is not where we are not trying to fight women. You
And
understand?
I've
No,
won.
no.
Just I need to admit
We
that I
can't
need
fight
to.
them.
We're not trying to
just
fight
trying
women.
to be realistic.
Men
with
actually
life.
love both independent women, both dependent women.
Exactly.
Men don't really see. We don't
We don't
really
care.
If you want to
We
work,
don't care.
we are not usually calculating your money in what we are doing. You understand?
But the weak men
Exactly.
do.
Weak men do, yes, exactly.
See, you just rush and say,
I
but the
love
weak
it.
men do. Now, there was a video. See,
But the weak men do.
as a man now, I can stay and call my girl. I can stay and call my girl.
You
and tell her-
disagree?
I disagree.
Yes, I
love
disagree
it.
because I can tell her. I can tell my girl now.
More.
See, I can tell my girl, babe, what's up? Sorry, I'm stranded somewhere. I need you to send me 100K.
That's different.
Well, how is it?
We are talking about 50-50. People men that
I didn't say anything about 50. I just said we
you
don't
want to
really care about your money. You can be working and we won't add your money to the budget.
Your money is your money. My
Yes.
money is our
You
money.
understand?
And
But it doesn't mean your money will not come into play.
One time or the
I
other.
don't want to retrace.
It's just see,
Because
see,
that but weak
We're
men.
talking about the gender
That
that
weak
borrows
men-
money from themselves. They say, should I take it from honey? Should I take it from my own money?
But of
Then
course.
later you give it to me.
But of course.
And nobody's complaining about it.
Yes.
You get my point.
Of course, you give me back. Why would you give me back?
Thank you very much.
You will give me back the money that I spent.
Yes, but
Thank you.
That is what we are trying to say. That your money doesn't really. It's like a man. It's like a man working, making sure there's food in the gen, making sure there's food, there's rice in the store, there's everything you need. Now, I'm not sure that man will appreciate you calling him
That's
to tell him that Pepe finished.
my 100 naira pepe. No, no.
He wouldn't
But if it's a
appreciate
sit
that.
at home wife, she
Or
has to call you.
there's money in your account, babe. Now,
That's if there's money in the account.
Yeah, exactly,
But
exactly.
See, if there's money, don't get me.
There has to be. For you to get to that status.
I mean, your
where you sit down
account
and do
is
nothing.
why there will be money in your account.
Yeah.
Then she
Sit
won't
at
call
home
you
means
now.
You have money in your account. You can't be
Yes.
sitting at home without money.
It's possible.
So you shouldn't call me and tell me, you're taking okay. Let's say I go to work before
There are many
children
sit
leave
at
for
home.
school, and you say you're taking Junior to school. Send money for snacks. That will just offend me.
So now you're viewing this
So that's
thing
where your
from
money-
the perspective of a man that gives his wife monthly house allowance. But
that.
you and I know, because she's a sit-at-home
A
wife.
general
So
provider.
I'm not talking about
Those
monthly
have to
allowance.
work
I'm saying
allowance.
a gen-
I wanted to paint
The thing is,
a
it's
typical
literally-
Nigerian
it's literally-
average
do you know-
family.
No,
for
not
you.
average, not average. An average family
See,
will not get that kind of comfort.
You
See,
know,
most
an average
of
family
this at home
do
wife,
50-50 in as much as the man
Yeah,
still
exactly.
is the provider. It's not like
Well, our money comes in.
It's not like they have the agreement of 50-50. It's
money
that
comes in.
our money comes in. An average Nigerian family. Do you think Nigeria get money?
It's what I'm saying now.
I'm not talking of average Nigerian family. Yeah, I'm talking about more than average.
A-class.
Okay, that makes
families.
sense.
You
She won't call you
understand?
for Pepe now. There's no way an A-class family will call you for
Exactly.
Pepe. You
So
get.
that's what I'm saying. It's not as if we are talking about I'm giving you salary monthly.
She
Most
won't call
times
you
your
for
salary can come daily or weekly
She
or
will definitely
hourly.
not call you for
There are
Pepe.
some,
might not even
there are some
get
women that
salary.
don't
You
need
have
money.
access-
There are some
access
women that
to
don't need
bank
money.
account.
Exactly.
You don't
You have
need
your
money.
car
There are
now.
some men that have money so much that they don't have physical cash anymore.
Literally, you just like
They don't
have
buy
access
stuff
to the
anymore.
man's account.
If they need something, they go to
Why
the
are they
car
looking
lot
at
and pick up the car, and payment
Why
comes
are you looking
after.
at me? The way he said him using the example of Pepe was wrong because he's visualizing an A-class family. An A-class family wife would not
They
call her
don't use
husband
Pepe.
for Pepe. Do you understand?
Okay,
So
okay.
his
A-class don't
example
use
was
Pepe.
wrong. When he said Pepe, I went down because
Then
it has to be
okay, but
an
I said
average
taking
family
the
that would
children
call.
to school. I be A-class family, all of them are children, they use school bus.
Now driver they drop children go school for A-class family. Wife no.
I don't want driver to do. I want you, my wife, make sure my child gets to school.
Yes.
Wahala not too
Be
much.
close to my
It's
children.
something you're
That's
sacrificing
it.
again.
Yeah, exactly.
Wahala is too much.
If he says you should do it, then you should be willing to do
Funny enough,
it
you see
without
this
asking
thing,
questions.
make everybody for relationship try to ask your husband, try to ask your
Ask your
boyfriend some
husband
kind
what?
things
So
because
isn't it
now
what?
you need let the conversation come up because you
How?
need if me and you need the date and this thing as we dey play like this.
Okay, so
Give me that instance.
So
Give
you're
me
trying
that
to say you're trying to say
Ask
I'm
how.
dating you. We're married now, yeah. You have like like 30 bones straight. You understand? You have a driver, you have a car. And all I'm asking is, please don't let my children enter that school bus.
I'm saying driver
And
should
it's a
drive them.
problem.
Take them to school.
No, driver.
Why
no,
can't
because
driver? Why
driver
can't
can
driver
drive them
go
to school, but you be in the motor with the
have to take
driver.
them to
Make sure they get to school.
Whatever you're doing,
What are
you
you
have to do
doing?
it.
If I'm
I mean, you're not
sit-at-home
going
wife-
anywhere. You're a sit-at-home wife for
sorry.
crying out
Sorry, I
loud.
visualize myself as a working woman. That's why it's
Okay,
crazy
no,
to me.
But there are times when you might not feel like, but you have to do it anyway because
Exactly.
he wants you to do it. That's the price that comes with it.
Sometimes he said it like all the time.
If he wants you to do it all the time, you have to. It's a sacrifice. You have to. Because a man of that caliber can as well employ somebody that will be taking his children to school every day. But he wants you to do it because you're in caregiving.
Can you see why men are very funny in how they do things? Because
How do you
now,
mean?
This is
life can be easier. Sorry, okay, she's a stay-at-home wife, right? This okay, so I don't mind. Sorry, my mind keeps debating.
So well, this topic we're definitely going to talk. We're going to talk about it again because I feel we've exhausted a lot of time, and yet we've not even exhausted much
of the topic.
So we're definitely going to have this conversation part 2.
What do we
gender
call it?
equality. No.
We need
Gender
more
equal.
feminists on this table.
Yes.
I'm not so much of a
Yes,
we need more
you're
of
not
them.
so much of a feminist, but then see the kind of problem.
You're more inclined to a traditional woman.
Now imagine when you give no one year word. So that's the thing. The truth is that, final notes now for me. Everyone will give their final note. Just 1 minute. If you want 30 seconds. Final notes. I feel as a lady, you should be independent. You should want to be independent. And still understand the traditional moves to keep a family, understand roles. Now these days most people are not having happy homes because everybody is forgetting roles and always sticking to love. Oh, I love my baby. I love my wife so much. Don't cook, baby.
Facts.
Understand roles. I'm a husband, you're a wife. There are duties you have to do. There are duties I have to. It's not always about love. That's why our parents are making it well when it comes to relationships. But us, we're flopping because you love somebody. The minute you stop loving him, you're not cooking again. Now your mother will be very angry with your husband, with her husband. Will be very angry with your father and still make food for him, serve him, boning, and go back inside the room and stay. That's what they call roles. So I feel most people should understand. When girls that at this age go through a lot and see life, they will start shaping and entering into that domain of roles.
I don't think they will.
I hope they will.
Because right now it's getting worse than before.
No, it's gonna at some point
They'll understand.
actually understand.
By then it will be too late. By then they'll be in that
They don't know what
mid or late 30s.
They don't know what men actually go through.
They don't
So when
understand.
they get to that point, they will
don't
just. they'll
That's
find
why
the
you see-
And most of them will not even understand.
majority of them.
Yeah, normal. So anybody has any side notes?
Well, since we don't have any feminists here, I believe my advice should be for the weak men and Gen Z baddies. I will hit on weak men ever and ever again. Okay, the Gen Z baddies, don't strive to see that princess treatment or that sit-at-home wife treatment when you've been run through over and over again. I'm not looking at you, I'm not telling you now. When you've been run through over and over again by society and expect somebody to treat you like an egg. Yeah? Then as for the weak men, I think they should do better and they are the worst contributors to women asking for feminism. Because they are given this chance. It's not a battle of the sexes, I would say. But it's women being providers up to the point where they feel that this should be one of their duties. I'm not subjecting the woman to a kitchen or to taking care of children, but as nature would have it, it's a primary role as a woman. Everything revolves around there, nurturing. So paying the bills shouldn't be a woman's duty.
On the topic of gender role, I want to add something. Do you people at this point now believe and think that women should be given opportunities in certain areas and aspects of life?
There are opportunities there already.
That's my problem.
Nobody's
Yes
gonna
or
say-
no
no-
now?
nobody's
Yes
gonna
or
say
no?
Opportunities are there. Are they equal or not? That's the question.
Yes.
Nobody's
Okay, see, here is what I think about that. Now, I think some places, some doors have been opened, but some, it's still hard. that there are some.
I'm speaking in terms of politics and job structures, like actual work structures.
Okay, that's
Do
what
you
I'm
people
saying.
feel like the doors of opportunities should be open to women to attain the highest limits, same as a man?
They are open. They are open already.
That's not what
They are open already. My point is, there are too many men right now in that position.
There are countries that
Is it
they
yes
have a
or
female
no?
president.
But that's not why I asked you now.
See,
They are open already.
You said, do you feel like it should be open?
They are open already. There are too many men competing for these positions already to let the women in.
Yes or no?
There are already countries that we have female presidents.
Do you feel like they should open more? Okay, let me rephrase.
Okay,
do you,
open more doors.
Yeah, do you feel like they should?
Sure.
Sure.
Open more doors in what way, please?
This one really wants us to drag this thing.
No, I want
I also understand you. Open more doors in what way?
See,
Create
let me tell you
opportunities in
something.
what
Let me
way?
tell you something. Okay, let me say something. That's okay. Final. Yeah? Now, I feel, in as much as equality and all that goes, in some administration, some sections of the world,
Thank you.
women need to be given more.
That's what I've been
What they
fighting for
wait
since.
now? I'm serious.
Sorry.
Stop. I will stop helping. Women need to be given more representation. Yeah. Now, but we need to understand that most times all this representation men get, they toiled for it. Like a woman becoming a HOD, most times that woman went through the same processes the man went.
But not as rigorous as he did.
No, forget the.
Can you see the problem?
Wait, calm down here now.
Because a woman is there, they will just say, "Oh, she had to
I'll
do this to
stop
get
there.
it."
No.
Sorry, I'm just angry.
It's softer for you guys. It's softer for you
You see the
guys.
problem? You see the
It's softer for
problem?
you guys.
Why do you feel like it's softer for us? Why is an assumption you made though?
First of all, a man's challenge is different from a woman's challenges. Yeah.
How?
As a man, listen to me. As a man, you're naturally meant to fit in some shoes that seem too big for you. Now, the only pressure a woman might get approaching her adulthood might be leaving her father's house to her husband's house.
That's not even the.
I'm trying to tell you something. As a man now, you're loaded with responsibility of providing. You can't be an HOD and just focus on being an HOD. You have an outside life too that affects your HOD-ship.
We are talking about the process that got to the HOD
see,
section.
I understand. Let's not bring up another topic.
I'm angry.
We're ending. Now,
I was
see,
really
it's softer for you guys.
See,
But the end, this
forget
end
what
of
you
this
guys-
is
forget what you said
which one
about
is we have
this
it
now.
easier in life.
but
Who
it's
has it
softer for
easier
you
because,
guys.
because we are women, it's easier for us
what
to
he's
walk
saying is
through
right.
doors.
Do you understand?
See,
What he's saying is
Why?
right.
It's an
Because
assumption
you have to
you
look
need.
at
Women get complimented a lot. Women get complimented a lot, and for a man,
It's a problem now because now, for instance, I have a current HOD, so everybody in my department now will see she got it by luck. She not have to.
No, it's not by law. No.
Oh, she didn't have to
deserves
suffer
it
so
quite all
much
right.
to get there. Why do you have to look at her and view her like that?
Wait
Why can't
now,
you?
wait.
Never mind.
The point is that
I'm okay.
Forget what you said. Wait,
okay.
it's okay.
Why?
Forget what you said.
So
about
she
it.
got there through mago.
No, Magoma. Get my point.
Sorry.
Weekend. I will stop helping you.
Sociology, yeah.
Wait.
I'm not saying shit.
Sociology.
See, now, forget what he said. Those are one of the things that some kind men do, and what women have to do when they're in those positions. They forget what he has said now and continue on what they are saying. You understand? So I'm saying, forget about how easy or how hard it was for her. Now, women take that journey and start here and cut across and become the HOD. Start from a junior lecturer. But you know why you're not having many women do that? Because if there are 20 women that want to become HODs and start from junior lecturers, there are like 100 men walking that path too. So you can't say the door is not open. The door is open. It's just that most ladies are not entering that door. You understand? So yes, in as much as some factors also slow them down, the whole, let's say, pregnancy, maternity leave and all that. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you. So there are different factors that are also slowing them down, but the idea is that there are less women even trying to be CEOs.
Exactly.
Except when it is glow, then it is food.
But the ones that are trying to be CEOs, let us accord them. Sorry, I'm just saying
They are being accorded.
See,
when she now get there, you will not say she had a softer way.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Sit at home. See.
In the sense, I think yes, she got it on a platter of gold. Because
Can you
there are
imagine?
not very many women
Can you
fighting for that
imagine?
position. Get my point.
Can you imagine?
If an hospital is
Like-
looking for
There are not much men fighting for that position actually, because it's just women. Most of these women that are like doing CEO this, you see that maybe they're selling hair.
See,
my point is that
Do you understand?
in governance,
No one will want to sell hair.
There are CEOs that are actually working in big administrations now.
Yeah.
Now,
When
if
it
you
co-
look at the hair factory,
Oh,
like
eh.
the actual factory, you see more men CEOs. Do you understand? But then you see all these other Instagram
No,
CEOs.
we are not here to do
women.
battle of the sexes.
No, it's
like
not
I
battle
said.
of sexes, but I'm just trying to-
But the thing, I'm just trying to say there are less women
Fighting
going
for
for
this
all
position.
these places. Now, if you want equal representation, yeah, you have to want to be a mechanic, be a carpenter,
yes,
be a bricklayer. I'm just saying.
match all levels.
I'm just saying because men are actually also men are being nail technicians. Men are trying to be
Nurses.
hairdressers.
Yeah.
Men are trying to be. You understand what I'm saying? Now men are they are going into their own field and now going into women's field
and dominating
because they
those
need to
fields.
find a way to make this money for their women.
whichever way it comes.
So that's what I'm saying. Now you see men also leading in feminine fields. You understand?
leading.
I'm
Who
talking about
told you
those ones.
leading?
Not
You
about
have
those
gone
ones,
far to say leading.
Not about those
see the
ones,
problem.
though.
See the problem. A man now venturing into a feminine field and going to the apex was not hard. What he did it. He deserves to be there. But when a woman now goes to the same HOD position
Okay.
that men usually,
Very sorry, congrats.
I'm using it as a
Somebody
yardstick.
position is not a man.
I'm just using it as a yardstick.
Okay.
a man or a woman.
Congrats.
I feel they are more.
whichever woman. Sorry.
That whole thing that you said of it being softer has ruined this whole thing for me.
It's not like it's. I
And
think
it's the
I think you
problem.
don't understand what he was trying to say.
What was he trying to
There
say?
are more problems that a man will face getting to that position
Like
than you
generally,
the competition
No,
is between
I don't really think so. There are some situations. See, there are some places you go as a man, you move, and achieve what you want to achieve. But there are places you go as a woman, you move,
And-
go
and-
here. This man is telling you, I will sleep with you before you move.
It's even harder for us. Like,
You
it's
understand?
like you don't even understand.
You are focused on achieving that thing. Now the man is focused on many other
Many
things.
other things.
Do you understand?
No, I get. I'm just trying to.
That
say
affects
when
his-
she
his
said
own
she's
pursuit for
getting
that.
it softer. You understand? Like you see all these models. Models go through a lot when it comes to trying to achieve that work in Paris. Yeah, because they have to start working in Port Harcourt.
yes.
So now, by the time you're working in Port Harcourt, you see many men wanting to work
Work on you.
on you. You understand? So you can't say women get it easy. You know, everybody gets it tough.
How?
Now, there was something you said about a woman when she moves out of her father's house, going to her husband's house. Yes. But then there are a lot of women that have to train themselves in school. That have to take care of their siblings. They have to take care of their
That's
parents.
masculine.
You understand? So you can't always say women get it easy. There are women that go through a lot. Now she has to get a job. To get that job, you see one man who come and say he will first, you know.
And yet
Give
it's-
that
No, I'm
and
just
yet-
trying to say.
and yes,
see,
it's easier for us.
When I say women get it easy now, you're telling me that there are women that go through worse things than men. I didn't say there are not men that don't get it easy as well. My point is, on the grand scheme of in the grand scheme of things, women have a smoother course to achieving. To achieving their goals because there are not many of them in administration because there are not many of them in that loggerheads. Get my point?
when it comes to the same gender,
If there are 10 contestants for a particular position of governance here, and there are 9 men and 1 woman, automatically the majority of the voters that are women want to cling to their woman just because she's a woman, and she feels outnumbered by the 9 men. She has gotten it just because she's a woman, and that's it. But for the other 9 men, you have to bring something to the table. You have to fight for it.
You have
It's
to
a dog eat
separate the
dog
men.
world. Exactly, you have to separate the men from the boys there.
When you explain it like this, all right.
Exactly. It's not about sleeping with a lecturer or sleeping with this or that. That's not the point. Because there are men that get used to.
I mean,
experience.
yes, there are men that there are men that get hyped down.
Why did you say that?
I feel for them.
Are you sure?
I'm not condemning anything, man. I don't have to confess. Okay. There are men that get used to by women. Then put it that way.
even that. So, you know, basically that's what we have. I feel we are going to have this discussion again. We're going to have more feminists. I feel we didn't really rile up emotions because just soft rile that up real bad. Yeah, she's no longer laughing. You understand? So that's where they say when it comes to emotions. Now you've said some things that should have riled us up, but we were not.
Why are you assuming for
Go
me
reason
now?
and less.
I
You
didn't
said
assume
you said you were just messed it up. You were having I just messed it up. You said that.
You put me in
I already told you your emotions is just one statement.
You understand?
At the same time, I can be emotional, I can still be logical, but you, because I've not been able to touch with your emotions, that's the problem.
Not many of you are left.
Okay, but that's that. So thank you guys. It's still the
If
best.
people see this boy and that's what can change my name.
We talk about gender equality. So please go out there and treat everybody with respect and dignity.
We are all equal.
They are not equal. We are not equal.
We are equal.
Even amongst men.
But when it comes to in the eyes of the Creator and the Heavenly Father, I'm not talking biblically. I'm saying no humans now. You should treat a beggar, the gate man,
Equally.
yes, with respect.
Can never happen, Sha. That's the truth.
Yeah, I know. But like when it comes to a lady, you should treat a lady.
Like a lady.
Please, men, go and watch Najo Wild. See how the lion takes
Everybody
care
cannot
of,
be an
takes
alpha
care of
male,
his.
leave Unique alone.
This thing is just natural.
lion.
Like,
Takes care of his.
Don't use lion, no.
it's natural.
Everybody cannot be an
Because live
alpha
as
male.
lions, these women will go outside and look for food for us. That's what.
It's just
lion the fuck
The
up.
female lions hunt.
Lion the.
He just protects when there's somebody else fighting.
Lion the fuck up.
I dey watch
But what I'm trying to say is that be able to take care of your woman, be able to provide, care, protect. You get, and please stop doing weak things. You're chatting with
What's
a girl.
the weak men?
You're chatting with a girl. She's
Catch
telling
her.
you, she's
Fuck them,
snubbing you.
fuck them.
Catch you.
You're calling her, oh my love, my baby. You know I love you so much.
These are men that are in touch with their emotions and they term them as weak. Can you see the
They are
problem?
simps.
Oh, God.
Wait, so oh
They are
my
simps.
god, I love you so much. He's in touch with his
Thank you for
emotions.
giving me
Yeah.
that
Somebody
number.
that wants to sleep with you. Like be winding your emotions. Thank you.
Wow!
Only feminists, so better with that feminists.
You dey whine emotions.
Hardcore
You dey
feminists.
whine emotions.
Thank you for giving me your number.